Right. Introduction and first readings. The reading of bills will be deemed read. Consideration of the daily file. Senate third reading. Item 7. Okay. Special consent calendar item. Okay. All right. So what do we? Back to privileges of the floor. Who? Okay. We'll go back to item 7. Third reading. Senator Yee. Are you prepared?
Yeah.
Senator is prepared. Secretary, please read.
Senate Concurrent Resolution 8 by Senator Yee relative to Sunshine Week.
Thank you very much, Mr. President and Senators. SCR 8 designates March 13th through the 19th as Sunshine Week. This is more about open government and through that accountability when we are doing whatever we may be doing in the state of California, for the betterment of the people.
Please come to order.
We need to ensure that there is transparency, and so this Sunshine Week will hopefully foster a greater understanding and appreciation for that. With that, respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Any further comments? Secretary, please call the roll.
Alquist. Aye. Anderson. Berryhill. Aye. Blakesley. Calderon. Canella. Aye. Corbett. Aye. Correa. De Leon. Aye. DeSaulnier. Dutton. Emerson. Aye. Evans. Fuller. Aye. Gaines. Aye. Hancock. Harmon. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Huff. Aye. Kehoe. Aye. LaMalfa. Aye. Leno. Aye. Ted Lieu. Aye. Carol Lieu. Lowenthal. Aye. Negrete McLeod. Aye. Padilla. Pavley. Aye. Price.
Aye.
Aye. Rubio. Aye. Runner. Aye. Smidian. Steinberg. Aye. Strickland. Aye. Vargas. Aye. Walters. Aye. Wolk. Aye. Wright. Wyland. Aye. Yee. Aye. Yee, aye.
Please call the absentees.
Anderson. Aye. Blakesley. Aye. Calderon. Aye. Correa. Aye. DeSaulnier. Aye. Dutton. Aye. Evans. Hancock. Lieu. Carol Lieu. Aye. Padilla. Smidian. Aye. Wright.
Ayes 36, noes 0. That measure is adopted. Okay, moving on to consent calendar. Any objection to using the previous roll call? Seeing none. Ayes 36, noes 0. Senator Kehoe, you're recognized.
Mr. President, when it's appropriate, can I go to privileges of the floor?
You may.
Thank you. Members, can I have your attention just briefly?
Members, please.
Our Legislative Women's Caucus, our chairman, Noreen Evans, Senator Noreen Evans, and all of us are celebrating March as Women's History Month. And I want to point out something special to you. This calendar has been prepared by the state librarian, a little desk calendar. It's in your offices. It came a couple days ago, and it contains artifacts from our state library that documents Women's March to Suffrage. Remember, this year we've had the right to vote in California for 100 years. We beat the U.S. Constitution by almost 10 years. So please enjoy this calendar. Pass it along to folks. There'll be a ceremony in the Rotunda next week, and happy Women's History Month.
Thank you, Senator Keogh. Senator Pavley, are you? Yes, sir. Okay. Any adjourned memories? We do have one. Yeah, if she can come.
Say adjourn of memory.
Yes, ma'am.
Members, Senator Price is going to take up an adjournment in memory at his desk.
Thank you, Madam President. As a previous small business owner and current champion for small businesses, I just want to rise.
Senator Price needs your attention.
I'd like to rise today and request that the Senate adjourn in the memory of Sam J. Wallace, very knowledgeable and experienced minority business owner and an appointee of various California governors and the Bush administration, and a real advocate for small businesses. Sam was appointed by Governor Schwarzenegger in 2006 to serve as the state's small business enterprise officer. He died February the 6th of congestive heart failure at the age of 61. Following his departure from the first Bush administration in 1994, where he served as regional director of the Department of Labor under Elizabeth Dole, Sam formed Wallace Management Consultants, a firm that provided consulting services to numerous public and private entities. He was also appointed in 1990 by former Governor Pete Wilson to the Workforce Training Council. From 76 to 81, he served in numerous executive positions at various major corporations, including Clorox, Best Foods, and Procter & Gamble. As for his educational achievement, Mr. Wallace attained a BA from Howard University, an MBA from Columbia University, and an executive MBA from Dartmouth University. Born in 1949 in New York, Sam was diagnosed with sickle cell anemia. He was specifically involved in numerous organizations, serving on the board as president of the Bay Area Black MBAs, and officer of the 100 Black Men in the Bay Area. Sam leaves behind a loving wife, Greta, his son Samuel, and brothers Rudolph, Matthew, and Willie. May Sam rest in peace, and we extend our sympathies and prayers to his families for his lifelong achievements for small businesses.
Thank you so much, Senator Price. The Senate joins you in offering condolences to the Wallace family. We acknowledge his many accomplishments. Name will be entered in the journal.
Senator Pavley is recognized at the Pro Tem's desk. Please come to order.
Yes, thank you. Under privileges of the floor, if I could have members' attention. It's my honor to present to you Dr. Jane Goodall, who's visiting us here today. And now that I have your attention, may I just share with you a little bit of her background for those of you who don't know, but I can tell on this floor, Dr. Goodall, everyone knows of your fantastic work. I want to thank you for that. It's a great honor for me personally to introduce pioneering primatologist, anthropologist, and conservationist Dr. Jane Goodall. Dr. Goodall is well known to many of us. Probably grew up watching those National Geographic specials on her pioneering work with the chimpanzees in the Gombe in Tanzania in the 60s and 70s, as well as her many books, films, articles, and work with the Jane Goodall Institute. She moved to Kenya in 1957 and began working as a secretary in those pre-women liberation days for the famous archaeologist and paleontologist Dr. Louis Leakey. Dr. Leakey spotted her scientific talent and sent her to the Gombe Stream National Park in what is now Tanzania to study chimpanzees. Among her most famous findings are that, contrary to then accepted beliefs, chimpanzees make and use tools. Before her research, this was thought to be something that only humans could do. Her many studies have produced a score of books, countless articles, and several films and TV specials. More than that, her work provided a wonderful role model to many, especially young women, of the exciting possibilities of working in science at a time when women working as a scientist was unusual, let alone a scientist living in the wilds of Africa. Her work also highlighted the importance of maintaining and protecting natural habitats, our commonality with other animals, and the value of maintaining a diversity of species well before the modern-day environmental movement had taken hold. In 1977, Goodall established the Jane Goodall Institute, which supports primate research in Gombe. The Institute now has 19 offices worldwide, but it's now 27, according to the expert. Outdated information here, and is widely recognized for innovative, community-centered conservation and development programs in Africa, including its global youth program, Roots and Shoots, which began in 1991, and that's when I first heard you speak. It was something on the west side of Los Angeles, with Roots and Shoots. 126 countries, corrected again by Dr. Goodall. The organization now has over 10,000 groups in over 126 countries. Dr. Goodall has received numerous high-level awards, including the Commander of the Order of the British Empire, so not only is she known as Dr. Jane Goodall, she is actually known as Dame Goodall, the 60th Anniversary Medal of UNESCO, and the French Légion d'honneur, practicing my French. But after session today, I want to invite you all to come to a reception we're hosting in room 215 if you'd like to personally meet Dr. Goodall. Many of you on the floor this morning said you welcomed that opportunity. Members, again, please join me in a warm California welcome for our special guest, Dr. Jane Goodall. With permission, please.
No objection. We'd be honored, Mrs. Goodall. Please.
Well, first of all, it's a great honor for me to come here and be introduced to you here. And I would like to say that the reason that I feel it's very important for me personally to be here is because California has taken such a leading role in actually having climate change legislation, and that's unique. And my passion is helping people to understand the importance of protecting our tropical rainforests because they do prevent the emission of huge amounts of CO2, which add to the greenhouse gases that leads to global warming and climate change. And this is something which California has really taken to heart, and so I'm very happy to be here. But I would like to end off by bringing into this space a voice that you've never heard here before, I'm quite sure, because I started my work learning about the beings most like us in the world, the chimpanzee. And so I would like to bring you, as from the forest of Gombe, the greeting of the wild chimpanzee that you would hear if you came with me and climbed up into the hills in the morning.
Okay.
Hello.
Well, thank you for that greeting and wake-up call. If there's no other business or no other mating calls, Senator Steinberg, the desk is clear.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President. What a great honor to have Dr. Jane Goodall in our presence here. To more mundane but also important matters. Members, session will resume 2 o'clock on Monday, and there will be an official announcement, I hope later today, the latest tomorrow, but members should anticipate a vote on the 2011-12 budget either Wednesday or Thursday of next week. And the conference committee, I know, will finish its work, hopefully this afternoon. Definitely this afternoon, and we will proceed forthwith to address the most important business for the people of California. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.
The Senate will be in recess until 3:30, at which time the adjournment motion will be made. We will reconvene Monday at 2 p.m.